in this over with that wicket, the very first delivery. Right, Rana Kapoor's first delivery. Where does he go? Taking his time. Shahbaz setting the field. The fielder at long on and at long off. It's down the ground. Kedar Jadhav collects the ball. It's just the single to end the over. New Zealand 114 for 3. Australia and Pakistan are through to the semi-final. Sri Lanka, Nepal to play quarter-final number 3, and UAE will take on Bangladesh. That means, come to that, another 6, another short delivery from Stuart Binney. All Asian sides, as far as the knockouts are concerned, barring Australia.
Yeah, we've seen some great cricket, and this is another shot that what a fantastic piece of batsmanship. Young Kapoor, we saw him score 50 earlier on today, showing his skills against Oman, opening the batting on that occasion, and now he gets the opportunity to finish the innings.
Rana Kapoor pulled away. 120. We've had 13 sixes in this innings already. 5 legal deliveries to go. Rana Kapoor, he's faced 2 deliveries. Got a single in the previous over. Is it the first ball for 6? Comes ball number 2. It's got the height. That's another 6. Let's listen in from Rana Kapoor.
Yeah, no, it's pretty amazing. Like, it was just speaking about it. It's coming from home to my childhood home, so a lot of fond memories here, and being able to train at the career club today was obviously very nostalgic for me. It's really nice to be back.
That's a wonderful shot as well. That's going to be another boundary. Yeah, young Rana Kapoor. Hong Kong Cricket Club, we like to call them the dark side, to be honest, us Kowloon guys. But the Hong Kong Cricket Club and the Kowloon Cricket Club have produced a number of wonderful players over the years, and this kid is one of those that I'm sure Hong Kong had high hopes for him until he moved to New Zealand.
He's just freeing his arms. That's another boundary. 20 of this over. All from Rana Kapoor. 134 on the board.
Just can't find the answers, but running has been phenomenal. Both with the short ball and when it's pitched up. Got the complete game.
That's a flat batted 6. Smashes it. 26. 3 sixes. And the Indian bowlers, they have no answers to this onslaught.
There's only one shot I haven't seen him play today, and that's the cut shot. Normally, that's a left-hander's favourite shot. But he looks as though he favours the leg side and wants to hit straighter through that mid-off region. Behind point might be a little bit of a weakness.
And he finishes it off in style with another 6. The ball crossed the boundary on every delivery in that over. 32. And New Zealand end their innings on 146. Ronak, that cameo in the end. 147 is the target for India.
Well, New Zealand were wonderful with the bat. Sudesh, 55 off 12. He started the onslaught. And then Ronak coming in with 33 off 7, getting New Zealand to 146 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Here is Sudesh, 55 of just 12 balls. He was hitting some massive sixes. The swing is slow and steady. He backs what he does, and the boy's got some skills, that's for sure.
42 of those 55 runs in the back of all those mighty sixes. Sudesh able to hit. And there's nothing really about the bowlers, Hoggy. Too many wides and too many sixes.
Apart from Shabazz, there's not much you can talk about in that bowling conglomerate. A lot of batsmen here in the Indian team. They've probably spent time in the nets, batting but not bowling. We are here, match between New Zealand and India, where India need to chase down 146. The next game coming up is England versus Oman. Let's go to the toss.
Toss time for the England-Oman fixture. Ravi Bapar alongside me, and the captain of Oman, Vinayak Shukla, who's having a great tournament with bat, lots of sixes, lots of runs, and our match referee, Mr. Gandhi. Now, Ravi, the home captain, give it a flick. Tails is a call from Vinayak. England win the toss. Ravi, what are you going to do and why?
We'll have a ball.
Now, 6 games on this surface. I just told you off air, but 6 games on pitch 3, winning, batting first. Why not bat first?
Just want to test ourselves. Why not?
And you had a cracking game last game. A lovely innings and a couple of poles. Big smile on your face.
Yeah, it's actually tough at the start. Different pitch, different conditions. And I know most of the teams have one batted first, but they've all set pretty good totals. Our job will be to restrict Oman as much as we can.
And a confidence win, but obviously you like to get as many wins as possible before you go home tomorrow night.
Always helps. Always helps to win.
Keep smiling. You're looking great.
Thank you.
Vinayak, you're going to have a bat first. How are you going to get enough runs to defeat the mighty of England?
Definitely we will look forward to go for around more than 120. I think it will be enough for our bowlers as we are coming into the rhythm of winning momentum, so we like to carry it as well.
And the same question to you. Batting first, winning on this pitch, so actually maybe an opportunity to upset Ravi Bapar and his England side.
Definitely, you can't take any team lightly. It's a shortest format of the game. Just one good over from the batter or the bowler will change the whole momentum of the game.
And everyone back in Muscat, they're watching, they're enjoying it?
Yes, definitely. Everyone watching there, supporting us and enjoying the game.
Big game coming up. England win the toss and they want to bowl first.
Ravi Bapara wins the toss, chooses to bowl, bucking the trend that every team that has batted first have won the game 7 occasions. We are in the middle of a game between New Zealand and India, but that's the 6 led by Vinayak Shukla for Oman. And Oman are coming off a victory over New Zealand.
Yeah, and their skipper has been absolutely outstanding, and so is the captain of England in Ravi Bopara. He's had a pretty good day so far today, and hopefully England will be hoping that they can get another win on the board.
Dancing in the stand. So the Indian fans haven't had much to cheer Robin Uthappa, the captain. The Indian side comes out to bat. And Bharat Shipley, his opening partner. Robin has had a few innings. He was striking it clean, but hasn't had a big innings yet. Bharat Shipley, the other end. Huggy, 147. What are we in store for?
Well, Henry McIntyre's going to open up. I like this. You want your trump card bowling first with the new ball. Try and get an early breakthrough. And hopefully he bowls a really good first over and they utilise him for a second over later on in the innings. But this is going to be a tough chase for India. Well done to New Zealand. They've probably got the lowest total in the competition and nearly got the biggest total. They were only 2 runs short of getting the biggest total. And that was against India just now.
First ball, checks his shot. And sweetly timed. He'll get 2 for that.
Well, what we can say is if India get anywhere close to this score, we're in for some good action, that's for sure.
Well, it's very important that India do pretty well and get the total, because you don't want to finish on the bottom of the bowl, do you?
Now both these sides not managed to win yet. It's a dot ball. Wanted to pull it. Didn't get it right. Didn't connect.
Just feel as though this pitch is starting to be a little up and down. Stuart Binney was bowling a few balls where he got it up around the nose area. Then the next one just hit the mid-rift of the batsman.
Interesting. We'll have to take that into account for later games. There's still so many big fixtures to go this afternoon. So I wonder if the teams will be taking that into account.
Timing. Sweet timing from Robin Uthappa. It's become his trademark shot in this tournament.
Good positioning. McIntyre looking to go a little fuller, looking for that Yorker. But again, when you don't get it right, the crowd starts to get excited with the opportunity of catching the Kookaburra.
Just taking a look at Henry McIntyre, wondering if Marcus Stoinis and he share the same barber. Down the ground and Robin pulls it for another boundary. It's been a great start for Robin. At 6. Now follows it up with a 4.
Yeah, showing both sides of the wicket. His game, he's been such a wonderful player for such a long time. Shots all round the ground.
And there's a fielder there. Just a single.
It's been a good over so far. 1-6-1-4. Also a dot, 1 and a 2. Minimal damage on the boundary count.
Bharat Shipley back to face his first ball. A dot to end the over. India 13 without loss.
दिल्ली टाइटंस ने जीती बुल्स से सांसों की पहली जंग। अगली सदर्न डर्बी कौन जीतेगा? रिकॉर्ड ब्रेकर प्रदीप या हाई फ्लायर पवन? वॉच प्रो कबड्डी लीग राइवलरी वीक बेंगलुरु बुल्स वर्सेस तेलुगु टाइटंस टुडे at 9 p.m.
Niall O'Brien joins us now for the Indian innings. 5 overs. They need 26.8 to make a match of this. Robin Uthappa has got 13. Al, what did you make of the Indian bowling, though?
Mixed bag. A work in progress. Been difficult. 26 and over, yeah, it's going to be difficult here, but India have plenty of batting. They need a win, desperate for a win.
That's gone. He converts that full toss and parks it in the crowd.
Wow, that's a massive hit. Full toss, didn't use the facilities. And unfortunately, if you're going to bowl that, you're going to cop it.
I reckon there's a bit of anger in that six. I don't think the captain, Ravi Uthappa, is a happy man right now. He won't be best pleased at how the team has gone so far.
That's in the air, and there's a fielder, and Ravi Uthappa has gone. Wanted to hit that for another 6-over cover, but Sidesh Dixit gets the first breakthrough.
It's really well bowled because he flights the ball. He takes pace out of the ball. He actually feeds with Ravi Uthappa's arc, his strong suit. He dangles the carrot. Robbie gobbles it up, as does Aston in the deep. Gone for 19. India, one down.
India 19 for 1. They've just lost their captain. In walks the southpaw, Srivats Goswami. And Niall O'Brien could have caught that. There you go. Just underneath the ball. But Srivats Goswami starts off with a 6.
Beautiful cricket shot. Niall O'Brien, look at him, look at him. Oh, yes.
This is straighter. This is longer. This is massive.
It's just what India needed. Goswami, powerfully built. Well, the coaches call it step and swing. It's in the arc to hit. Clears that front leg. Beautiful, powerful blow down the ground. Must be a change of angle now. Sudesh. Left arm around the wicket, try and jam it into that, maybe that right ankle combo.
I was going to say, it's going to be a bit of extra pepper on this one. He's thrown a few up, and he's just, I think he's thinking, oh, I'm not so sure about this anymore.
It's been a funny over. 3 sixes, a wicket, a dot. Final ball coming up. Is that another wicket? No, Sidesh doesn't get there. It's a great ball. And that is the end of another Kiwi spinner of Indian descent, troubling Team India. 32 for 1 at the end of 2. Right, Srivats Goswami. He's hit 2 sixes. So 13. England will be up against Oman. England have won the toss there. Chosen to bowl first, not surprisingly. That goes to the boundary for 4.
I'm just watching Srivats Goswami bat. He bats a little bit like Rishabh Pant. How he goes about the exuberance when he hits a 4 or 6. Not too dissimilar to the former Delhi Capitals wicketkeeper.
He's not Delhi anymore.
I said former.
Yeah. He's going to go for the big bucks come the auction.
He might be Delhi again. You never know. When is the auction? Looking forward to that.
End of this month. And just going by the way things have gone down for Delhi, it's a little unlikely that they bid for Rishabh again. He was the captain, mind you, previous season. Came back from that life-threatening injury. But this team, India, 37 for 1, chasing 147. Smashed down the ground, one bounce, crashes into the boards.
Umpires again doing well to get out of the way of that. Have a look how fast this comes back. Oh, move. Do not just stand still if you're an ump.
Boundary over mid-wicket. No timing really, but Chipley is so powerfully built, even a miss hit goes for a 4.
And ends the over with another boundary, 17 of that. India 49 for 1. India chasing 147, 3 overs remaining. They need 98. They need some big hits. They can't stop. Srivats Goswami is on 18. Here comes Rana Kapoor to bowl his first over. He was an under-19 World Cup winner in 2008. Srivats Goswami shared the dressing room with another superhero, Virat Kohli. That 6 once again crashes in to a comb box.
Just out of the reach of the New Zealand fielder Cassidy. Gave it his all and just couldn't get it.
Such a shame it didn't hit Dominic Cork.
Bowlers, you know how to protect himself.
Well, the amount of grief Dominic Cork gives me from 7 a.m. when we get to the bus to come to the ground till bedtime, he just gives me stick. And I just wish this hit him on the top of the head.
Why isn't he not catching that ball, Mike? More importantly, set the example. Always talks a good
He's
game. Why is he
peeking inside
that?
right now? Just that's for you, Niall O'Brien.
He never could catch. He was a decent bowler. He was a decent medium pace bowler, a little bit of swing, and he could slog a few, but he was a very, very average catcher for all the teams he played for around the world.
Well, the ball is flying all over this ground. Dominic Cork right now. There's one almost missed. Right hog, and that's gone. Chipley at his muscles.
Well, peculiar bowling action from Ronak. He's going right arm through the umpire, but over the wicket. And he was absolutely pumped. Bizarre route to delivery.
That is huge into the trees. Sam Cassidy is at long off, but he can only watch it sail over his head.
Yeah, the sixes just seem to be getting bigger and bigger as we go through this tournament. Wow.
That's the 50 partnership, and what a way to get there. Hart Chipley 30 of 8. That's the over. 74 for 1 at the end of 4.
Right arm round. Right arm over.
74 for 1 and 25 of that last over. All thanks to Bharat Shipley. It's a nice, easy delivery from Sam Cassidy. And India, they need to get to 147. Only 2 overs remaining. 72 of 11. And Shipley wants to have fun, but he holds out straight to Loma.
Dixit in the deep. Safely pouched by Sudesh. It was flat. It was firm. Just didn't have the elevation. Shipley, who entertained us with 3 glorious sixes, just couldn't quite get under. It's good bowling from Cassidy. Fast and full. And that's a really good catch. Never easy when the ball is travelling so quickly. Shipley, it was good while it lasted. It didn't last long enough though. 75 for 2.
Kedar Jadhav walks in with the score at 75 for 2. India need 147 and haven't won a game yet. Jadhav gets off the mark with a single.
Yeah, this was the wicket. As Nobby said, he was hit hard and flat, but not high enough for 6.
New Zealand put 146 on the board. Stuart Binney is batted up. That boundary will take India to 80. Let's go, Swami. This is the first game that India played, but has contributed in every game that he's played after. That's going again. That's huge.
Yeah, beautiful strike from the wicketkeeper Goswami. He played well in the last game. He's a good cricketer. He's a tidy keeper. Very efficient batter. Just too much to do. Too tall a target.
And that's the over. India managed to get 13 of that, 87 for 2. And as things stand, India, at the end of this game, would have sunk to the very bottom of this group. New Zealand will pick up their first win, leaving India as the only winless team in this edition of the Hong Kong Sixes final over. India needs 60. Captain and comes and bowls a mean delivery.
Well, here's Brad Hogg. He didn't want to catch it. Dan Christian didn't catch it as clean as we would have liked. But look at Dominic Cork run and hide. Come on.
Hoiked away, leg side. It's going to be... I think it's a boundary. Well, don't forget about Abhishek Junjunwala, who seems to be getting away with it. He was out there as well. He could have maybe dived across and taken a catch. He's only young, Abhishek Junjunwala. He seems to be getting away with it here. At least Dominic Cork is old. He's got an excuse.
Well, someone's going to have a rough night for sure. Dominic Cork is definitely not taking Niall O'Brien for dinner.
Dominic
That's
Cork,
too much, Niall.
He will not be having a rough night because I think he's going to bed at 6:30. He had a...
Dominic Cork doesn't want to have anything to do with that. That's a 6. 98 for 2. Kedar Jadhav. That's his first hit.
Nice hit down the pitch. Good footwork. Very efficient. Light on his feet. Hitting through the line.
Straight to Rana Kapoor. Kedar Jadhav doesn't want to take a single. Wants to finish this, possibly with a big hit. Final delivery. That's it. India's 100 is up, but New Zealand win by 44 runs. They put on 146. And that was good enough to completely outbat India. That's New Zealand's first victory. Unfortunately, India remain winless. It's not been a good tournament for them. They conceded too many. And it's a New Zealand victory. And it's a New Zealand victory. New Zealand victory. It's a New Zealand victory. 146 is what New Zealand put in response. India 102. Was always want to be a little too many, Brian.
Yeah, it was always tough because Rami was absolutely outstanding with the bat, though. It was well worth watching. But the bowling from New Zealand, they did a great job. Cassidy in particular was very, very good. And the Kiwis get their first win of the Hong Kong Sixers. They did a great job. Cassidy in particular was
New Zealand 146 today's prediction. Absolutely on fire. Smashing 55. Ronak with that cameo in the end. 146 on the board. India were never in it. Barring that innings of 42 from Srivat Goswami. Nothing there. And India remain winless while New Zealand, they pick up their first win in this bowl group. And that is what they're hoping for. That one of these teams, England and Oman, they'll pick up another victory because that's the next match coming up on Mission Road ground here in Mongkok. And at the toss a little while back, it was Ravi Bopara who won it. And not surprisingly, goes to have a bowl. And once again, take a look at the two teams. Vinayak Shukla, he's left from the front. Got some runs under the belt. England, he managed to get a win thanks to Ravi Bopara and his all-round skills. Let's hand it over to our friends here. Abhishek Junjunwala alongside Dominic Cork. So Abhishek, England winning the toss. wanting to bowl first, and the trend continues. Teams that are batting first are winning all.
Yes, hard to believe that teams still winning the toss, electing to bowl first when the last 7 matches have been won by the team batting first. Ed Barnett is going to start proceedings for England. They played really well against India.
Well, they found the formula. That's what they did. Ed Barnard, who opened the innings in that win against India. Now then, got a chance of taking a wicket with the first ball. Not a good start. Jordan Thompson is an excellent fielder. Normally.
That's a big drop. He's having a laugh. But that should have been taken. Absolute dolly. Didn't have to move the ball. It is a bit slippery, that ball.
Slippery. Should have taken it. Absolutely. A little bit of an apology. I think that's to the captain, not the bowler. Sliced away. So he should have had a wicket with his first ball. Didn't. Second ball, as it normally does. Out of the park for a maximum.
You've seen that far too many times. After a drop is often a boundary, and on that occasion, it's a 6. Try to heave it through the onside, getting a thick outside edge, and that ball traveled the distance. Flew over the third.
Wait.
England are trying to go to back-to-back wins to give themselves a chance to get to the bowl final. Beat India earlier. Who'd have believed it? India played 4 games, lost 4.
You know, a good show by India. But it's been a good start by Vinayak, who's batted brilliantly in this competition. Another 6 for him. With a short arm jab, the ball just straying towards the pads. They would want to put a lot of pressure on the England side, who didn't really start the competition well, losing their first couple of games, then managed to win a good game against India. The England side, who didn't really start the competition well.
Cut away to that empty side on the offside, slower delivery. So a really good start. You've talked about that, Abby. 17 off 4 deliveries. We've seen a massive total by New Zealand that India couldn't knock off. Not a good day for India so far.
They played 3 matches today and lost all 3 again. Looking at that delivery, too much room. Another 6. Make it 23 of the first 5 deliveries. The perfect start for Oman after being put in by England.
Well, he shouldn't be on strike. Simple, because there should have been a wicket with the first ball. Got a single, and then the captain 22 from 4. Make that 23 from 5. So first over done. Oman, what a start. 24 without loss.
Leg stick. Let it off. Coming around to you.
Good start for Oman. Not a good start for that man on your picture. Jordan Thompson, who put down a dolly. Top run getters so far. Most runs in Hong Kong 60s 2024. And the captain, Vinayak Shukla, 155. Slightly behind Nizakat Khan, the cat from Hong Kong. Top of the pile. Not a good start in the field. Not a good start with the ball. Should have been a wicket. It's simple. You said these balls are slippery. Like to say that was a decent effort, but when you're only 4'2", you can't get off the ground.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say.
High in the air. to that shorter side of 43 metres and another maximum.
4 sixes already for Vinayak out of those 29 runs. It's got odd technique, but it works for him. We've seen a lot of players over the years like that.
Yeah, it's not working at the moment for Jordan Thompson. This round the wicket, slower deliveries into the surface. Captain is just smashing a man into a really good position. We're only into the 8th ball, and he's got 5 sixes and 1 4, and he's 35 from 7.
He's also picking the length early. If you look at that delivery, the back of the hand delivery, which he got rid of Stuart Binney with, at the moment not working against Vinayak.
500 strike rate, change of angle, back over the wicket then. And not a lot has changed in the strike rate. It's just gone over 500, it's 512 at the moment. He's 41 from 8, just keep an eye out of that. The quickest 50 so far is of 12 deliveries.
He's got 3 deliveries to do that, and the way that he's been striking, he should be able to do in the next 2. This has been some serious ball striking from him.
19 from 3 deliveries. First ball was a wide. That's a sensational shot. That is probably one of the best shots. We see a lot of balls being hit down the ground and square of the wicket, but what is good about this is he sees that it's a short delivery with pace on, and he just opens up the face of the bat, uses the pace. Beautiful shot.
The key to that shot was that is thinking about that shot as well. It's very important to have that shot at the back of the mind. He's just reacting to the ball rather than preempting it.
He's got 2 balls to get the quickest 50. 47 from 9. 7 sixes, 1 4. Strike rate, it's okay. His strike rate is just okay. 522. 450 up. The quickest 50 in the competition is by Oman's captain. Take a bow. 51 from 10. 7 sixes, 2 4s, a strike rate of 510.
Yeah, you would not see many better innings than that in this competition. Just sensational. The phenomenal innings again. To get a fastest 50 of the comp, just in 10 deliveries with a strike rate of 510.
And when you think this competition can't give you any more, even though these 2 teams aren't competing for the cup, they're still competing to win the bowl. Remember, there's still a lot of games to go before we know who are in the semi-finals of the bowl, which is slightly underneath where the main event is, the cup. More quarterfinals coming your way, more sixes coming your way as well. 35 from the over. Wow, 2 overs done. Oman in control of the game, 59 without loss. Such a good start. New batter came in, Husnain Shah. Got a bit to get on with. He's striking at 600. He's over what the captain striked at. Now, England, what can you do? What can this man do? Ravi Bopara, decent performance in the first game today. Not a decent start.
Again, that knuckle delivery. He's got so many tricks in his armory, Ravi Bopara. A lot of variety. Bowls a good bouncer, bowls a good cutter into the surface, a knuckle delivery, back of the hand, slower ball. He's got to use it in the right moment.
Should be England's first wicket. No. Thought he's just getting himself into a position to catch it.
A good effort at the end by the fielder, Barnett. But what about that 50 of just 10 deliveries? 7 sixes and a couple of boundaries to go alongside. It was hitting at a highest level.
This one into the gap. Just one bounce for. We're not getting it any better for England at the moment. They cannot stop boundaries. They are leaking boundaries everywhere. Just to make it even worse, that extra delivery, that wide, allowed the captain to get to that quickest 50. No wonder that smile is on that face. Oh, he's gone for a bouncer. Probably be given a wide for height.
Yeah, you've got to execute your deliveries. It's not just about doing it. The tournament starts 183 runs with a strike rate of 366. 22 sixes so far in the competition. That is just phenomenal.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Do not listen to Brad Hogg. What a shot this is. Right away over our commentary box position. How many sixes have we had so far? 9 sixes. How many balls? 15.
Yeah, there's raining boundaries, 9 sixes and 3 fours. So out of 15 deliveries, we have seen 12 boundaries in total.
Not one dot ball yet. Still no dot balls. Guess what it is? Guess what it is? It's called the Hong Kong sixes for a reason. 10 sixes. 16 balls bowled. England, they are in trouble already.
But they're in massive trouble here. Make it 10 with that 6. No team so far has crossed 150. Can a man do it?
Well, at this rate, they only get to 146. I say only. Don't worry, they keep hitting sixes. Oh, my goodness. What are we seeing here from Oman? 11 sixes, 3 fours, so 14 deliveries of the 17. 14 deliveries of the 17 have been in either fours or sixes.
I'm not sure I remember any team getting to 84 of just 2.5 overs in this competition.
We have now this partnership, 31 from 8. Remember that first ball of the game? It was a drop. England have rude dropping him. Now Ed Barnard can't get underneath this. 90. 18 balls gone. Can you believe it? Oman, 90 without loss. Right, what can Ethan Brooks do? They're just going just a measly 30 and over here, England. Just 30 runs per over. Anything underneath that is a bonus for England. A dot ball. Kryptonite. It's the first dot ball. It's taken England 19 deliveries. Congratulations.
I'm not sure where did that come from. Was not expecting a dot ball in this innings. Even Ravi Bopara looks a bit shocked with that dot ball.
Well, look, Brad Hogg was giving advice to the England bowlers. And that's exactly what's happened. They're going to 30s. I told you, don't listen. We might as well send Niall O'Brien out there as well. Not getting any better. Watch yourself in the park.
Now this is just unbelievable hitting. And we have seen a lot so far in this competition, but what Oman is achieving here is something out of ordinary. 96 of just 20 deliveries.
Keep your eye on it. I think it's going to be given a wide. I'm not sure that is a wide, but the way that England are bowling, it doesn't surprise me. At this rate, they're on course to 200. Cannot believe, the batter cannot believe that's not a wide. He wants a wide. Give us a chance with you, Oman. Just give us a chance.
Yeah, I don't think that was wide. Very good decision. I think even umpire said, you know what, I've had enough, not giving any extras.
Felt sorry for him. He's gone for a short one again. Now then, England have got an opportunity. No, they haven't. Oh, really good from Alex Davies. Just hope he's okay. Two runs. Just keep an eye on Alex Davies. He's limping a little bit. I think he's okay. He just hits the advertising hoardings quite hard.
Great effort. Great effort. Every run is going to be crucial. Goes into the boundary holdings. Yeah, he's fine. Just 9 of the first 4.
Every ball's going to be crucial for who? As at the moment, Oman have won this game already. I can't believe I'm going to say that. I think something dramatic has got to happen, because it's just not getting any better for England. 100 up. 100 in 22 deliveries. 13 sixes, 3 fours. Thank you very much. It is just like Stephen hit. I don't think I've seen this sort of hitting ever in my life. I've not seen this sort of bowling in my life either. 53 from 16. This is something you'd see on a village green.
That's what I was going to say. You probably haven't seen bowling like this either. Yes, the hitting has been unbelievable. It's been phenomenal.
A little bit embarrassing this. These are professional cricketers in the English game that at the moment cannot get a ball straight. Just 2-dot deliveries. 2-dot deliveries. I know he's trying. He's given a no ball this as well. Because of the height, it's the second over shoulders. We've got one. We've got another one. Scorers put that in. 3-dot balls. 4 overs gone. 107 without loss. England will be on that quite soon, I can tell you. They'll be on their flight home. Barnard with his second over. Finally, they get a ball, a decent length, decent line. 8 teams who have batted first have gone on to win the games today. We've seen a couple of upsets. Nepal beating Australia early on. That seems like about 2 weeks ago, that game. Guess what? Just another 6. How many is that, Abby? Oh, it's 15.
Just 15. Corky, this is some hitting. But you spoke about the bowling. It's been really, really ordinary. We expect a lot better from the bowlers.
That's coming over here. Where's Niall O'Brien? He's not around. They're in shock. I think actually Oman are in shock how many runs they've got already. 24 and 3, 27 deliveries. I'm just trying to do my maths. I'll have to take my shoes and socks off. Yeah, it's just a little boy in the crowd who got hit. I hope he's okay. There is physios on the field, and the ice is there. It hurts, let me tell you. Brave. Be brave, yep, you'll have a little bruise, and you can blame the England bowlers because they've been hopeless. Not going England's way. It's not going England's way. Surely that hasn't gone for a maximum. Surely that hasn't. It's a top edge. The umpire's just going to check. No, it's a boundary. It's good news for England. It's just a boundary.
It's just 20 boundaries overall, 16 sixes and 4 fours out of 28 deliveries.
What have we got left? 8 deliveries. What a shot that is. What an outcome for England that is. Just a single.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed. If they don't get to 150, Oman should be really disappointed. there was a time when they were set to get 170, 180. In the last couple of overs, England managed to pull things back a bit.
Even the Yorkers, even the perfect Yorkers go away and run away for a boundary. 23 from that over, that's quite good for England. 130 without loss.
Sam, what do you want? There you go. Okay, I'll take it.
Last over then, Sami Patel will bowl it for England, 130 without loss. This partnership, 77 from 25. Boundary to start. 37 from 13, Hasnain 39 from 8.
Again, no team so far in the Hong Kong Sisters have achieved 150 in 6 overs.
Beautiful shot and bisects the fielders. They've got a chance now of getting that, Abby. What is the 4 balls left? They're 140.
They just tend to get a look at that shot again. Beautiful. Just wonderful to watch. Over covers, opening up that offside beautifully.
Nice, Sam.
That's a decent ball. It brings Asif Khan on to strike now, and he's 45 from 15. Correction, Hasnain is on strike and got an opportunity of getting the quickest 50, or equaling it anyway. 45 from 9. We've already seen a 10-ball 50 in the captain. His strike rate is slightly underneath the captain at the moment, only 500. Equals the highest score in the competition. 2 balls left. Can they get to 150? You bet they can. Equals the quickest 50, so another Oman batter departs retired. 51 from 10, 7 sixes, a partnership of 100 versus 30, and Oman have 150 up there, 150 without loss.
And that's the first 100-run partnership as well. But that, what an innings that has been. 2 guys getting 50 of just 10 deliveries.
New batter comes in, and guess what happens? Last ball of the innings, he's not even watching it. 26s in that innings, that's the most in this year's Hong Kong 60s. Surpasses the 17 from Bangladesh. Highest score of the tournament, 159. He can only smile. He's got work to do. England, they require 160. Oman, amazing, 159 without loss. Well, a proud day for Oman cricket in the Hong Kong 60s. Ravi Bopara, who won the toss, decided how to bowl first. Not at the right decision at the moment. 44 from 15, a slow 44 in the Oman innings. 50 from the captain, 50 from Hasnain. Quickest 50s from just 10 deliveries. Look away, England fans. Just look away. The best bowling from Brooks went for 17. The rest of them, no good. Talk us through these sixes.
It's very hard. It's an absolute carnage. It's very hard to talk us through these sixes. There's 20 of them, and it's all around the park. And if you talk about the bowling, then very average. Even that, I'm being generous. There's some unbelievable hitting all throughout the ground. It's just the power, the composure we've seen from the Oman players.
Well, we saw so many sixes yesterday. 209 sixes yesterday. after the first couple of games, I thought, perhaps we won't see as many sixes today. We have seen 20 sixes in this innings, most so far in an innings in the Hong Kong Sixes 2024. And two of the quickest equalled 50s as well, 10 balls for 50. And I'm probably right to say England have got a bit of work to do.
Yeah, just a bit.
England to give themselves an opportunity to get through to the bowl group final. They've got to chase down 160 at just over, well, just a smidgen of 26.5 runs and over. More cricket coming your way. Quarter-final time, number 3. Sri Lanka versus Nepal. And the toss is with Brad Hogg.
We've got the quarter-final here between Sri Lanka and Nepal. It's a toss of the coin. I've got the captain for Sri Lanka, Lahiro Madashankar. And from Nepal, Sandeep Jora. And the match referee is Mr. Gandhi. Sandeep, can you call, please?
Heads.
Heads.
And it is heads. Nepal won the toss.
Nepal has won the toss. Sandeep, what are you doing?
We want to bowl first.
Why are you bowling first?
Because it's good to know your total while you're chasing.
Now, you've had some big scalps, some big wins. Is this going to be a bigger win today?
I guess we hope. We are looking at 1 match at a time, so let's see what will happen.
Now, what's the strength of Nepal against Sri Lanka today? What are you looking at to really capitalise and beat Sri Lanka?
I think we haven't watched the match, but I guess we will play in all our strength other than on the Sri Lankan.
Good luck today, Sandeep. Now, Lahiro, what have you done?
Yeah, when I won the toss, I was also going to the field, but we lost, but yeah.
Right, but you must be confident because the teams that are batting first today have really dominated. Is that a positive for you?
Yeah, definitely.
And what total are you looking to put on the board?
Yeah, we are thinking about 130, 120.
Right, well, 130, 120, roundabout par to put pressure on Nepal. Nepal have won the toss and decided to bowl first.
Yeah, a little bit of a surprise because we've already seen 8 teams today bat first and win the game. 2 exciting teams going head-to-head. That's coming your way. Quarter-final 3 in probably about 50 minutes. May not be 50 minutes. England have just got to go from the start. Bopara, 50 yesterday. 50, correction, today, 49 yesterday, 6 sixes in and over. Samit Patel. And pace straight away for Oman. Husnain Shah then. New ball in hand. Got to try and chase 160 England. This is going to be exciting. High in the air, it's a chance just like England. First ball, can they hold on to it? They can. Everything is going Oman's way. Set a massive total, the highest so far of 159. And the captain of England departs first ball.
Yeah, it couldn't have been a worse start for England. Ravi Bopara, who batted brilliantly against India. 6 sixes in an over, goes first delivery. The ball was there for the taking. Just couldn't execute. Top edge was nicely taken by Ramandani. Out for a duck, 0 for 1 England.
Jordan Thompson then in at 3. England losing a wicket. Their first delivery. Not a lot of time for him to have a look. Got up to 27s already. Running in hard. Set the field well. There is a deep extra cover out there. It's a good catch this, Abby, because this goes a long way in the air.
You're never easy. It was a slower delivery, back of the hand. First up. And look at that for a catch. Very good technique. Kept his eye on the ball. Hands plays nicely as well. And what a wicket. What a way to start for Oman. Right on top. They've already had 6 sixes in the previous match against India. They'll need 3 or 4 overs like that if they want to chase this total down.
Yeah, every time that England don't get at least a 4, I mean at least a 4, all of a sudden rate required goes up. Started at just over 26.5. It's now 28, closing in on 29.
The equation is pretty simple. 5 sixes in an over. Every over from here. If England wants to say that.
36 deliveries. Let's just put it into context of that Oman innings. 36 deliveries, 26 of them went for either 6 or 4. 20 in 6s, 6 in 4s. Just 3 dots. England after 4 balls, 2 for 1. Oman was 17 without loss at this stage.
It just shows you the kind of innings the batters have played for Oman. Vinayak started it with a 10-ball 50. You would not see many better innings than that in any format.
Yeah, it's just been a dominant performance. Easy for me to say so far. 2 50s of high quality. Captain started it off. Little bit of fortune with a couple, with some glorious shots and just 10 balls to get there.
He's got his technique of his own. He's got really good reach and very quick hands through the ball. You look at those shots, the way he reaches the ball sometimes, brilliant. Game awareness to the point.
Will be a boundary. Won't be a boundary. My eyes are going.